Every time the authorities were called, the truck would be gone when they arrived. No matter the response time, no one who confronted the driver was ever seen again. The fear was beginning to reach a boiling point. People panicked. Families with children started packing their things. Even some people without families at all were looking at relocating. And then, just when nearly half the population was about to split, it stopped. The almost nightly kidnappings, the sightings of the ice cream truck, all of it stopped. The townsfolk never truly recovered. I mean, how could they after that? Most families of the victims moved away, eventually losing any hope of ever seeing their loved ones again. Can't say I blame them. I wouldn't have stuck around after that either. The ones who did stay grew paranoid. So they did everything in their power to ensure that nothing similar would ever happen again. That's unfortunately manifested into an extremely strict set of rules. Girls aren't allowed to walk anywhere alone. Doors and windows of every house must remain locked at all times. And of course, no one is allowed outside after dark for any reasons. The town completely shuts down well before sundown as a not so subtle reminder of that. Growing up, I always thought the stories were nonsense. I thought it was just another lazy excuse for parents to keep a close eye on their children, to prevent us from causing any mayhem. And I should have listened. Sarah, for the last time, I'm not sneaking out with you tonight. You know the rules, Christian whispered, tapping the eraser on his pencil against his notebook absent-mindedly. Come on, this is the one rule we haven't broken yet. You spray-painted Officer Dawkins' police cruiser, and this is what you're afraid of? I'm not scared. This is different. It's something sacred. You lived here for just as long as I have. You should know that, he hissed, pretending to dial in to Mrs. Huckabee's mind-numbing lecture on mitosis. Aren't you at least a little curious? You can't seriously tell me that you've never wondered about going out at night. There's got to be something more than they're letting on. Sarah, I am not going with you. If you want to risk your life by going out after dark, go ahead. But leave me out of it, Christian said with a stern finality in his tone. I had never seen him be so serious about anything before, let alone about this. And that frightened me.